Party does not want me as a leader.
Doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back. There will be additional questioning.
For Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check.
Yeah, brother.
Yes, man, tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is, of course, I don't get involved with that.
What is it, Critic?
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning.
Good night, guys. A great night to all of those who tuned into Progress Report with the Guyanese Critic. Some days I struggle to do what I do. People think I've got this infinite power and ability to do anything. Some days it's a struggle. A lot of times it's physical. Life itself is very demanding on me. But too many times than not, it's mental. So I got to talk about GHK Lall, and I'm digging into him, and I'm thinking about Latisha James, and Rickford Burke and Travis Chase, and I'm looking at the outlook of the world and thinking all of these fucking criminals. It's daunting. Recently, when the document was served on me about what the attorneys for, and let me give you the GHK. I don't like the GHK. I always wondered where the GHK came from. But he could not have used it in America. There was his name he was using in America. So it's Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. He's got a nice name, Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. When he came to Guyana, do you know we don't know anything much about this guy before he came to Guyana? Before he returned to Guyana? What we now learn is that he played, or has continued to play, and played in the past a very integral role in the Catholic Church. We have now come to learn. There are many things about Gabriel Kincaid. Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. There are many things that we're now learning of him. And you got to look at people. When they act in a certain way, you ask yourself, what caused them to act in a certain way? What are they trying to protect?
Thank you again, Mr. Chair.
What are they trying to protect? What is he trying to protect? This is the question that has to be asked. No. This man has spoke about everything under the sun. And I'm thinking, when I see the things saying that he's a minister, I'm thinking, what kind of minister? But they use a fancy name, one man like me can't understand. or at the time is incapable of comprehending. I had to go and check it up. Hello, good night.
Hello, Critic, brother. Just one thing really quick. That asshole that called you this morning and cursed.
Man, I not do that, man. I know, man. You call like India, man. You're a fucking asshole tonight. Me don't deal with asshole this morning. You're an asshole tonight. No. We are talking about serious thing here. There was a scandal in the Catholic Church where the Catholics bugger said to little boys, we never hear about the story, and now we hear back. And I'm thinking, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, the Catholic Church was accused of you know about them thing there? You lucky, you miss them. You're not Catholic, you're Muslim. Master used to go. You miss them. You're not Catholic. The Catholic Church had a big scandal that they have not addressed until now. And we never hear anything much because it was around the world. A lot of little boys get buggered around the world. We never hear not much but Guyana. But since I start looking in to Mr. Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall, these things start boiling up, and I'm thinking, wow. I'm upstairs and I'm sitting thinking, oh God, I'm sick to my gut sometime. Oh God, these people come like me not poor. Everybody know. Everybody watch me, whether they like me or they don't like me. But you know what I am? Vulgar at best. Not perverted. When you hear these people's story,
Critics, I call you just now.
when you hear these people's story, right? Now this man here, look, very high up in the Catholic Church in Guyana, Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall, like your family trying to put everything into he. Used to live in the United States of America. And for some reason or the other, decided to sneak in back into Guyana very quietly. Now, since he showed his face and trying to, normally he's be writing, so people don't realize who's the GHK Lall, and he start pontificating and speaking like he is somebody of prominence and importance. Well, he's prominent because he's made quite a bag for himself. Because when he came back from America, as he claimed to, he said, not me, he came back with a 10-year-old Pathfinder. So he come back with the old vehicle. And since he's here in Guyana, he's amassed quite a bit of wealth for himself. Quite a bit. Let's hear.
This national agency, you are held to a higher standard. When it's facing the ruling party, the government, he and I shared 3 years at the Guyana Gold Board. He knows how the business was conducted there. He knows, and he...
Now he comes here. He comes here after being accused of playing an integral role with the Mohameds in smuggling over 10,000 kilograms of gold creating the channels for the Mohammeds to be able to smuggle gold. He sits in a studio with Travis Chase, no other than Travis Chase, a man who he gave. You imagine Travis Chase had a gold export license? When I hear Travis Chase got the gold, I apply for one. Because like anybody could get it. Anybody could get it. Today in the header of my program, it asks the question. Latisha James, sorry. Hello, good night.
Good night. Why done?
Black. This is not a Q&A session. Why? You start wrong. Black. Once you come in, it's like landing tonight. I tell you, I ain't come right. I come on easy. Now I just come right. And they ask make me and he's like, come fucking wrong. Hello, good night.
Good night. Good question. This morning, the man who talking more this morning here.
This one like he shitting in the toilet. I ain't never no shit talk. The echo. He like he talking out in the toilet bowl. Black. Oh, you. Call with nonsense. I drinking water. My name is Black. Somebody's asking why he did the interview with Travis Chase and not Gordon. Gordon is not into the gold business. Gordon from time to time is known to sell questions. You know, do a little gerrymandering and did you download the video from YouTube? You forget. You forget to download the video. Somebody sent a song for us to play for Travis Chase. So, let me play the song we have for Travis Chase. Somebody sent this morning. Here, this song is for Travis Chase. This song is dedicated to Travis Chase. Let's put up their picture. And Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. This is the song for the two of them.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Oh, you're looking good. I'm gonna sing my song. It won't take long. We're gonna do the twist, and it goes like this. Come on, let's twist again.
Like we did last summer.
Yeah.
Let's twist again. Like we did last summer.
Do you remember when things were yeah, let's twist again. This time is here. Round and up and down we go again. Oh, baby, make me know you love me so.
Let's twist again. So Gabriel go to Travis Chase for to do the twist. And the critic get wind of it. Imagine 127, 37-minute interview. I'd up on 3 days now. I ain't done. There's so much information to give. We're on with these, boy. The man want to do the twist. He's not much of a good dancer. But when it comes for skinning up scunt, he's the specialist. I would take your picture with your buffet plate them and do a quick investigation. Will you post? And it would be madness and confusion. If I expose people with food and a photograph, who is Travis Chase and GHK Lall? Here's a story here.
Brought in a 10-year-old Pathfinder that was part of the duty-free concession due to me. And I remember telling the gentleman who was kind enough to help me, his name is William Cox, Mr. William Cox in the office of the president. I said to him, whatever has to be paid to the government and the people of Guyana, it must be paid. All I'm interested in.
No, but you know when you're coming back was a big haul. So what, like me, you believe I try for jet the 5,000 fine and all? And no. Me and no way try. Why would a man like this? Why does why does Gabriel Hilary Lall come and try to explain, you know why? Get caught in something. But I want him to go deeper, and I will go deeper, because I could do this every day. I could do this about he alone. I could start back the interview and find a whole different perspective for deal with he. I could do one interview for 1 year and make it interesting. When people saw him come and trying to pontificate to people, the calls started to pour in. People would know he from America. People would know he dealings. One man calling for the program, this man live and say he rap somebody a place at East Street. But we ain't taking it for the, we got to dig now. And as you dig deeper into some people's life. Yeah, I know Latisha James. Where's the common denominator between Gabriel Hilary Kincaid? Hi, Mama.
I had this Brian Max cussing you down, sir. He don't know nothing, but I never been for no wars down the cathedral and stuff.
Mommy,
Don't attack people.
don't worry with Brian Max. He has already been maxed out. I already took care of that. In my own style and fashion, something that I learned from you. Art, Mama.
Hey.
Now she find out the story. Brian Max has been dealt with, hospitalized, and we're both in before the court. Now me might find out. When I deal with the next one, when I run into he, what call this morning, she might, when she go up to heaven, then she might hear about that. If now she find out about Brian Max's story. Oh my God. I can't make up these things. Me mother now discover that Brian Max was maxed as a result of him talking about my mother. By the way, my mother's Portuguese, so she might have hereditary traits from Christopher Columbus. She discovered late. And a whole different area. If she see what Brian Max gave her, she might faint. Hello, good night. Hello. So I receive anywhere, and this happens on and off air, I receive anywhere between 500 to 1,000 calls and messages a day. So I've come up with a new method. Even if somebody by accident is unable to make communication black, quick black, I have the biggest block list ever. But anything I do big. I don't do nothing little, big. Right? So again, you would have heard it. When she must be watching a video. When she done watch a video, if she see. So I'll be heading to New York soon to look at the different houses that has been a part of Latisha James's court matter. Somebody's saying, wait man, how you blocked me when I was trying to call? You gotta be fast. I only want to deal with the smart people from now on. If you just follow me, you're stupid, you get blocked. Hello? Yes, brother?
Now to up me the $16 million for the gold board missing.
The $16 million for the gold board missing?
Yeah.
We're working on multiple things. There are so many things that we've heard about GHK Lall. Right? And what he's participated in. My thing right now, one of the things that I'm investigating is accusations of abuse of forms that you would not believe. These banners only look so. These banners only look so. These banners got some of the most perverted things that they're a part of. Hello. Black? When you hear the stories about this man, look at this man that pontificate and acting like he's so innocent, your skin go crawl. And who you believe help you? Stabrook News and Kaicho News shelter them and protect them and got them doing things to people. They ain't care what they do to people. Them man in Kaicho News and Stabrook News ain't care who BT hot. Once they get story out there, yes sir. UBT is you problem. Well, we will be investigating. Get one more water for me. I got cold ones? Let me get another cold one. Them the care. They cover up for things. Glenn Lall know this man and we gifted for. Glenn Lall told one of his staff after he see this man gaffing with the little child, keep the child away from him. It is known. These people are known characters. And they come out every day and pontificate. The mistake we make is come here and start. And when people look at it, it's orc people. It's like when you're going into politics. When you go for a run for president, you ain't got to do nothing. Nobody know you story. Nobody pay no mind with you. But when people see you're rich and they're asking in their mind and their heart why you could get up after all what you do to them, the calls start pouring for Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. We get a lot of calls for you, sir. Nasty, dirty big man. You see, bring this cross on this. When I start talking about this cross, This man was like, you know, story. The victims crying. Got the cross, big man in the Catholic Church. Who would believe is the cross? I see it, and I say, what's the important? Take it out, you know, for people to see that he's for cover. I could only imagine the people in the church, you know, just watching it here and saying, "This man, wicked big man. God don't like wicked." Wicked big man. And the people that were tapping the cross, I did jokingly. You will say, you know the man is who? When you see him, no, the critic exposee. That's why he tried to start the letter we sent, and he got everybody putting it in he and read me. Got everybody putting it in today. The other day Travis Chase probably do this interview. Then today he put Gard Mosley put it up. Demerara Waves put it up. Let Demerara Waves Shabral come and say, what is the relationship with this man? What is the relationship between Demerara Waves and this individual? Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. Is Kincaid, is the right Kincaid? Is the right thing I'm saying? Let me see if I get it right. Kincaid, yes. This is not brand energy drink. This is sparkling water, DDL sparkling water. Come in a can now. I don't use nothing. I don't use no boosters. I do any is lime water and all them things. Everything natural. So let me tell you about this banner. So while he goes on Travis Chase program, a man that he issued a gold smuggling, a gold export license to, he goes sit down like he know the man, and Travis Chase give him an opportunity for the first time to face the camera and pontificate with his cross on his stomach, very low, cross. People saw that cross today and say, oh my God. Victims, you come forward, I will interview you, you come forward. Just the thought. Just the thought. I can't keep nothing down by my stomach. Just the thought of the things I hear by these people. It's just that the victims them may want. Their life settling down. These people, sick people. He come now and trying to pontificate to people. Can't claim done gone too far. Once the critic pick up on you. Once the critic pick up on you, there's never anybody. He made a grave mistake in coming and doing this interview. There's never anybody who was recovered from my exposure. Nobody, sir. Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. Partner. One of the first books that I read, and I'm not as an avid reader as you are, sir. The name of the book was The 48 Laws of Power. And one of those laws state, destroy your enemy and destroy your enemy completely. I is not a jagdio. The wicked shall perish. I is not a politician. I come and I've presented myself to the people to fight for the people. Maybe when I get old and a little more mature, I might become a politician. A politician of the likes never seen before in Guyana. But I am not a politician, sir. And when you come good, you send a letter to me. Let me get something for y'all. Take it out. Let me get something for y'all. This here is an article from 2021, April the 6th. And it speaks to when the Guyana Gold Board sold billions of dollars of gold when the gold price was its lowest. Who does that? The part of the world that happens. Can Mr. Lall come and say, with the economic background and understanding that he has, does it make sense to sell out your gold reserves when the gold was going down, the prices was going down to its lowest? When people know countries could use their gold reserves to back their currency. What the article do? Guyana Gold Board reserves on path to recovery. Bank of Guyana shows over 5 billion now in gold reserves. A frequent criticism of former Partnership for National Unity government has been the way Guyana Gold Board reserves slid downhill from 2015 to the time they left office. Last year, however, recent data revealed that the Bank of Guyana showed that the gold reserves are on the path of recovery. Now we're on recovery in 2021. But according to the Bank of Guyana, recently gazetted statement of assets and liabilities as of March 24, 2021, the bank has 5.1 billion in its gold reserves. This, coupled with money in capital market securities and balance with banks, amount to 134 billion in foreign assets. When the former David Granger administration took office in 2015, the gold held in Guyana reserves were valued at 15 billion. When the Guyana Gold Board sell out the gold for cheap, who did they sell it to? Can Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall come and tell us who did they sell $10 billion of gold on the cheap to? This morning I tell y'all about the Travis Chase connection with him. Can he speak to this? Does this make economic sense? Was this a viable move for the Guyana Gold Board to make? Now it clearly states in this article, This happened when they came into power. There was $15 billion worth of gold. In 2021, it was being revived. It was on the recovery part at $5 billion. So they sell out more than $10 billion. Can Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall come and tell us about this? So many columns he has written. Take a few days, take this week and explain to us. Now accusations are coming by day and by night, sir. Can you help us, the Guyanese people, to understand? You have wrote so many explanatory columns for the Guyanese people. Let Stabrook News and Kaicho News help you now, because they have involvement in this. Those of you who read in Kaicho News and Stabrook News and read in this man column and supporting those papers, when y'all hear the story, when the stories come to light, like people say, he who do no wrong cast the first stone. Me, I never bugger nobody. Not me, I ain't into no buggery. I ain't making no bugger joke. So, buddy, I pelting fucking brick left, right, and center when I hear about bugger problem. Yes, I ain't no, but I playing the game. I play no Bible thing. Y'all want Bible thing? Y'all go to Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall, go to he gonna read verses from the Bible for you. Now me is breaking his cunt. Yes, a big break. If Gabriel Lall could help us out to understand if this made economic sense when he was at the Guyana Gold Board, or is that he had nothing to do with the dispensing of gold on the cheap. And this is a question, this is not an accusation. The accusations will come later. There's a question. Right? Let's go back into the interview.
Speed. I want this carrying and I want it out. And the other stuff there.
So you know little Creolese, but you don't use it all the time. Let me hear you.
And if he remembers well, that's about 15 years ago, thereabouts. And I went back afterwards.
No, darling, I'll fuck your story. Get to the point.
He spent he and I shared 3 years at the Guyana Gold Board.
We want to explain, listen to me. As a result of an indictment in a southern Florida court, documents suggest that the Guyana Gold Board played between 2017 and 2024, played an integral role in assisting Mohameds to smuggle gold from Guyana to Miami to Dubai. The Guyana Gold Board played an integral role. Between 2017 and 2020, Mr. Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall, you were the head of the Guyana Gold Board. You're a staunch, and I have always been a staunch critic of the government. You know everything that goes on in government. You know about corruption. You know about the wickedness to the skies and everything else. The people of Guyana want to know, were you at the Gold Board while the Mohameds were smuggling gold and you didn't know anything about it? The accusations are you participated wholeheartedly willingly and everything else, because being the head, you had to know. You cannot know what was going on. Two things here, sir. You have to say that you didn't know what was going on, and which renders you incompetent, of which you're trying to protect your competence, but you're fucking incompetent. Because imagine sitting down doing an interview with a man, will you give he a gold license for export gold? A reporter, a journalist. He not an entrepreneur. He don't do no business. I a journalist. I got a media entity. He's an editor to media entity. I own a media entity. I own a construction company. I own gold mining operations. And me I got one gold export license. How he get one? Adjuster, this man, Travis Chase, was part of a company that the owner, the other partner, get caught with 30 pounds of gold in a bucket. And this man here, and Trotman, the minister at the time, come and represent he. So you understand, he representing he now. You're doing back the favor. The return of favor. Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. There's no way out of this. There are two options. It's the frying pan or the fire. There ain't got no way out of this. Were you that incompetent that you were working on the Guyana Gold Board, at the Guyana Gold Board, and did not know that 10,000 kilograms of gold was smuggled in your tenure? Or did you participate? And if you did, how did you collect your share? Was it in gold, cash, property? Please explain. The Guyanese people want to know. We continue with the interview.
He knows how the business was conducted there. He knows, and he can tell people that I said to him, I said,
no, but don't worry, he know and she know and them say, she say. You're a columnist. You're an educated man. You know better. When you come out of your realm and you come here, is to explain to the layman, not who else know. We want to know what you know. And you gotta pick a fight. Either it's the frying pan or the fire.
Director on this national agency, you are held to a higher standard. Whether it's fair or not, it's not like you are held to a higher standard. We've got to set an example. And so it is disgusting, really. Disgusting that the PPP government.
It is disgusting, sir. The things that I have learned of you today alone, as a higher up member of the Catholic Church, is disgusting. It caused me to convulse just, so this is that. It upset my stomach before I come down. Yes, it is disgusting. I see some people come and attack, but in the comments, Nigel Darmla, so wait. Because people do things, others are excused for that? That's how we picking it, nah, boy. It don't work, somebody. Wrong is wrong. And perversion has to be eradicated.
Gets somebody that is live in Guyana, whether it's a chronicle writer.
You know, this man do a whole interview and he call me fucking name. You know that? Not by mistake. The man walk from me name. The man ain't call the M, the R, neither the I in me name. And he named GHK Lall. You could have said the M by the GC, you know something. The man ain't make a fucking mistake for calling me name. He know. That one there where you calling him. Thank you, Mr. Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. Thank you for honoring my one request. Don't call me name.
Whether it's an NCN contributor, I don't know and I don't care, and I condemn them all. They have a right to speak, but you get it right. Or this fella here on social media.
This fella here on social media. This is the bad clue. Here, when he said, I imagine them minions when the tiptoeing, sir, right? He calculating tip fucking wrong he name by. This fella on social media. Who Doggy? Who Kieran Bruce? Mudwater? Who? The one who like eat? Leon Susaran? Who fella? Rickford Burke? Who fell upon social media? Mark Benchcop? They got so much of fellas for social media. Eh? Call a fucking name. Narrow it down. Narrow it down for people. You confusing people. It's not bright people out there. You living in a country, people come and say they scrape head. People come and say they is scrape head. They mean they ain't got nothing in the head. And they'll have when the man, the first, when scrape head was made famous. And the man said, we scrape head. We ain't got nothing. He said it, he defined it, we ain't got nothing in we fucking head. Living in a country like that. So you gotta simplify things to people, Mr. Lad. Mr. Gabriel. We stuck. What happened there? It's a video signal. We back? The internet start get pressure. Internet start stick. When the man said this, watch.
I don't know and I don't care, and I condemn them all. They have a right to speak, but you get it right. Or this fella here on social media. Let me say this to you.
When the internet here just now, it starts searching. When I start calling name for who's the fella for social media, it's constant. Because I have to search the whole world. Who we talking about? You understand? Who we talking about? Fucking hell. Hold on. We got a little emergency. Did the person die? The person died? The internet like it had a shake up. Well, we can get back to Gabriel Hilary Kincaid Lall. The person died?
Hello?
Hi, the person dead?
No, they took him in a taxi to the hospital.
Well, he had it. So they just shoot he.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
All right.
If it was a robbery or if it was a car.
I can find out for a police report and I can deal with it in the morning.
Okay then.
Some shooting in Charlestown. So somebody wants to know 10,000 kilos in tons. How much is 10,000 kilos in tons? Let me calculate it for y'all. Kilos. Kilograms to to tons. One kilogram equal at kilogram to tons. That's right. Kilogram to tons. So 10,000 kilogram. 11 ton. This fella here was head of the Guyana Gold Board between 2017 and 2020 when the Mohameds smuggled over 10 tons. Imagine the man driving a truck of gold. This man, he ended up in a situation where you know everything. He was Wall Street. You gotta come and tell us about your Wall Street past. Well, he was telling you. Only today I get a name right and the right date of birth. If you want to find out anything in the United States, you gotta get a right name and right date of birth. And for some reason, he's always tried to keep his past quiet. What has your life been? Now let me see. Let me go and check back his date of birth. I'm gonna tell you all how old is he. GHK Lall only there back here 20 years now. 20. What year he said the man thing? Must run through this thing and see what year he said when he come in. Because he said so much years ago. So check then, we can know when he remigrate. And then we can walk we way back all the years we've been doing. What's been going on in America? What's so secretive in America? You got to go to New York. Bro, J.J. Lall resemble a big scam man that is acting Indian film. Prem Chopra. Me, you know. So here now, we got do a little bit of Latisha James, man. Here this one here. We got to do a little bit of Latisha James. We can't do. I like Latisha, man. Here Latisha here, threatening people.
My name is Latisha James,
and you're fucking charged. Yes, that is your present situation. Yeah, you're charged. When I see she with Rickford Burke, picking up a Rickford Burke, I think right away calculating is what kind of fraud is this?
What I heard is very disturbing, extremely disturbing, and so
she heard some disturbing things from Rickford Burke. She heard some disturbing things from Rickford Burke, a known extortionist. Man, auntie, don't make me laugh. Titi. This time she heavy into wire fraud and trying to fraud everything. She hears some worrying things. No, you wouldn't believe I hear with you, girl. You hear? You just hear too? Oh. Ricky, where you boy? Watch your friend get yourself involved. They got story after story out in the United States coming. Here she.
My comments, I stand and reaffirm the comments of my brother, Congressmember Jeffries. The United States will not tolerate racism in Guyana or any other country. And I also want the officials to know that if any harm comes to Rickford Burke,
you and he going to fucking jail together. He's going to be in prison with you? I don't know, I'm just asking. So soon I'm going up because I don't like all the news. You think everybody talking about this lady do this thing with this house, and so I want to see the house. I going outside of the house and I reporting from outside of the house. You understand? Yes. I got come from Guyana report and show the lady house. Latisha! Where is Ricky, girl? When's the last time you see Ricky? 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 Where is that snake oil salesman from Brooklyn, Ricky? Ricky and him calling. Terry friend.
let me say that again. If any harm comes to Rickford Burke or anyone on this dais or anyone in this room.
All right, let me cut to the chase. Latisha present day situation.
Latisha James probably should not have been charging Donald Trump with trumped up charges of mortgage fraud in New York, given the fact that New York is a public record state and that all of her mortgages for 43 years were online for myself or anybody else to pull up. And what I found is a pattern of mortgage fraud going all the way back to 1983 when she was only 24.
Latisha's your whole life you're the fraud girl. Who is you? Now I'm putting together the connection between GHK Lall, Travis Chase, Mohamed, Maduro, Rickford Burke. Criminal conspiracy, fraud, all kind of thing. Like me, just I thinking, I go in downstairs and talking to these people about all these different fraud and thing, and I thinking if I ever buy any building or any fucking thing, yes, me and not yet, and I just late with paying my taxes. He's got to pay a little penalties, so this about it. Yes, because next thing at the idea, sir. And people say, listen, remember when I want to attack it, don't throw a stone. Well, as it relates to stones, and why find out about Gilbert? Is Gilbert? Is what? Okay. But G. Hilary Kincaid Lall. Me trying to I trying a big brick in the fucking head. Let me hear Latisha's story, man. No, don't worry. Latisha, go away there. We there with you.
Years old. She
see you at church Sunday, Latisha. Yes.
Purchased her first home with her father, claiming that her father was her husband. They purchased it as husband and wife in order to help Latisha qualify for a mortgage that she was not entitled to.
So she grew up as a criminal child. She whole life, since she's small, she fought into an incestuous connection with she, for so that she's your husband, for she get the property. They're up on this thing long. Ricky, you're in the right company, boy. Ricky, see you soon, brother.
Latisha continued this pattern of mortgage fraud with her building in Brooklyn. She bought a 4-story, 5-unit apartment building, and for 24 years she told the banks it was either 4 units or 1 unit, even though the certificate of occupancy for the building said it was 5 units. Now this is very significant because if you have 4 units or less, you get a residential mortgage rate, which is lower. You also get almost no closing costs. 5 units or higher, like Latisha had, you get high interest rates and very high closing costs. So Latisha gamed the system in New York. She also didn't register for rent stabilization, which she was supposed to do every year. And she simply had her building is a crime scene. And she defrauded and scammed banks for 24 years to save money she wasn't entitled to. Meanwhile, she bought 3 homes in the state of Virginia, where her mother was from. Every one of those 3 homes, there's mortgage fraud. She buys a foreclosure with her aunt, and then she doesn't appear on the deed, which is illegal. She buys a house at Sterling Avenue in Norfolk, Virginia, and she explicitly says, I bought this for my niece's children to make us think that, oh, she's trying to help little kids. Well, her niece's 2 children are adult convicted felons. One of them is an absconder from justice with an arrest warrant out in North Carolina. So Latisha bought the property specifically to harbor a fugitive. Now, on that property, my colleague Sam Antar pointed out that Latisha claimed that would be her primary residence. It was actually rejected by the bank 9 times. They would not approve the loan. The 10th time, Latisha says, that's going to be my primary residence.
No, here now, we got enough story about Latisha. All the news is about Latisha in New York right now. This is the Marva uncover the whole thing.
Joining us now, forensic accountant Sam Antar, the man who uncovered this all.
The man is a forensic accountant.
He broke this open. It has gone all the way to the top, to the DOJ. Latisha James has now been indicted.
Tisha.
He said, I'm not selling.
Everybody calling her Tisha.
Yeah, great. They got her. That's not what this is about. This is about someone doing something allegedly wrong and getting caught, so walk us through it.
I'll walk you through it. First of all, she owns 3 properties, one on Peroni Avenue in Virginia, one on Sterling Drive in Virginia, and one in Brooklyn. This indictment covers the property on Peroni Avenue. First of all, I'm not part of this tit for tat with Trump.
So it's not Trump they got this story with this lady, you know. It's this man here, sir. And the man stating he ain't no tit for tat here.
Sterling Drive in Virginia and one in Brooklyn. This indictment covers the property on Peroni Avenue. First of all, I'm not part of this tit for tat with Trump or anything like that.
Nope.
I was at the time I was retired, taking my time looking through financial puzzles, and I was looking at the financial reporting of Latisha James to New York State, her personal financial disclosures. What I found was she bought that property on Peroni Avenue, the one she was indicted for, in 2020. In 2021, she showed no mortgage. 2022, she showed no mortgage. In 2023, all of a sudden, 2 mortgages pop up that exceed the value of the property by about 200%. That led to a red flag, so I went back, as any forensic accountant does, and I ordered the title report, and all of a sudden, I find that she bought the property with a mortgage that was never disclosed, and the 2 mortgages that were disclosed to New York State were not in the property records, unrecorded mortgages. Now, this property here, she got caught because the mortgage clause said that she was going to buy it as a second home. She put it on her tax return that she was going to be there 0 days a year. She also put it on a Schedule E, which is on a tax return, that she was earning income from it. Fine. Okay, but the problem is she never told the bank it was going to be an investment property, and she reaped benefits.
Couldn't be a rental based on the mortgage rate that they gave her,
right?
Correct?
Now, the other interesting thing, which I said on the air earlier, is she showed income on her financial disclosures in 2020 when she bought the property. She didn't show the property mortgage, but 2020.
Y'all get this man for me. Let me go up there and interview this man.
Before, she didn't show any income.
Watch here.
On that property. So was she under?
Let me get serious. Let me dig up, get my name. Let me reach out to you. Let me go and interview this man, because Guyana wants to know. Latisha James was playing an integral role. You understand? I could get this man to do some digging between Smelly Smell and dig up some things between Rickford Burke, and so this man gonna find things. We find the man for helping Guyana. This is the man. This man know where for dig and where for look for. Rickford Burke got property and thing. He just got a property bank and thing. I think I tell him he'll buy the place. Let me make it a place to visit. So here, let me go. It's 9:30 now. I going in the gym. Here what we doing? Let's go on the ground in New York and get to the bottom of the story. Let's get to the bottom of this story. Tomorrow morning, we start back again.
In New York State.
Right? Tomorrow morning, we start back again with GHK Lall. And we will complete the interview. If you see him anywhere, you tell him, this is the man. This is the gentleman. This is after one of his smelting sessions. Gold, you know, he's got torches, he's got Bundy gold. So this is after one of the smelting sessions. Right? Can't say he never smelt gold at the guy on a gold board. They don't smell gold at the guy on a gold board. He never see how they smelt gold. Right? So we'll get back to him in the morning. We got this interview with he and Travis. Just we could do this all week. We're only taking segments of it because so much coming out. But I can tell you these man are sick. These man are sick till they're perverted. When you look at what Kaicho News and Starbrook News are made up of, what they've now become, what news entities have become. If you go into a news entity, you're hiding behind something, you gotta be careful. Like me, I put everything out there. I got the evidence I showing you. Right? I showing you the evidence. Me telling you, not me giving I give my opinion, or I show you. You could draw your own opinion too. I give you the facts. Look at it and think about it. GHK Lall can tell you, hey, no, is not the man that he says he is. And he's been harbored by Starbrook News and Kaicho News. Be wary of these people. We start again tomorrow. Peace out.